Okay, welcome everybody. We're playing Dominions 5 today. Right now, what we have is a Natgen game. Basically, if you're not sure what that is, it's a program that generates nations randomly, makes some weird stuff. You know, you get some weird stuff in there, you get some cool stuff. It's kind of interesting. What we have is a pack of 50 nations. We have played games with these before. I'm not sure how many. I know there was at least one before because I was in it. Um, but we're continuing with the pack. We're kind of fixing, if there's anything that needs fixed, we're fixing it. We're adding our own lore to things. We're kind of developing the pack, making it a little more playable, I guess, a little more wholesome. But today we are playing Hedrus, which I know that doesn't mean much. It's just a name. But that is the nation I got. How this went is we were given 3 nations. You could select from any of the 3, whichever one you preferred. So I ended up with Hedrus. We got 12 players. We are on a map nuke map, which I don't know too much about it. I am honestly pretty inexperienced at this game. I guess most people would say I'm a scrub, I'm a noob. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's fine. I'm just here to kind of have fun, see what I can do, and that's about it. So let's look into Hedrus. Let's see what we got here. We definitely have some interesting stuff, but not research. Let's see. So you can see I've already recruited a couple things here, but we're gonna go over it. We got a scout. There's not much to say about him. He's a scout. He's literally named Scout. He does scouting activities. He's 45 gold. Okay, you know, typical scout. Nothing important. Irregular lord. You know, this guy is just a leader. He only leads 50 though, which is not great. But attack skill 14 is pretty damn high. Protection 9, that's not great, but defense skill 17. So he definitely has some pretty good stats, and you're going to see that throughout the nation, that a lot of these guys are geared kind of for combat. You know, we don't really have any mages who are like, well, we do have one, but we don't have many mages who are just old men who can't fight or can't do anything. You know, most of them are kind of warriors, ready to fight. Anyway, we got the warden here. 15 defense, attack skill 14. That's actually pretty damn good. Leadership 80. That's pretty good too. Let's see, squad morale +1. Yeah. So that's pretty good. We got this weird. He rides a grub rider. He's called a swordsmaster. I didn't rename him. I did do some of the lore for this nation, but I didn't do all of it. I kind of left this alone. You know, leadership 80, size 4. I don't know. Really, there's nothing you would want from this guy. Although, corrosive bite, what the heck is that? Corrosion. I don't know if that destroys armor. See, this is the scrub thing coming into play, but I'm not really sure. Maybe somebody can tell me. So we do have these minor professors, and they're sacred, and they get research depending on our dominion. So our dominion, I think I went for 6. I guess I went for 6 because that's what he gets. So 6 is not, that's not great research, but we can get 2 per turn. With 1 commander point, we can get 2 per turn. So I don't know, you know, don't really need it, but he's there. The senior professor, I'm not sure what this guy is for. I'm not sure He's a priest level 2. He's sacred. But what the heck is he gonna do? I don't know. I mean, maybe you guys can think of something, but he doesn't have the research ability that the minor professor has. He he has good defense. He has decent attack. But so do all our units. So I'm not really sure what the point of this is. It's kind of pointless. So we have our first mage here. Water 1. You know, water's water. It would allow me to go underwater, but we don't really have any water here because all of these nations are land nations. You know, we generated 50 land nations. There's not a single underwater nation. So there's not really any reason that we would go underwater other than to grab these couple of provinces here. You know, so it's not that great. You know, we got water 1. I don't know. Kind of disappointing. We do get a random fire, air, water, earth, which, okay. You know, and ambidextrous. Maybe these guys could be some sort of thug. Not really sure though. Another water unit, and we get 2 randoms. Again, with the randoms, it kind of sucks, you know, because it just makes it inconsistent with what you can do. But is what it is. I think we have some tough units here. Excuse me. We have attack, defense, you know, pretty strong. Protection's alright. The sorcerer, again, 1 water. Kind of sucks. I don't know if we go... I don't even know if you can. Liquid body or something. I'm not really sure with these guys. I have not really tested it. So... But we do have the Garnet Defenders. So we get 2 fire. Which, again, not terrific, but we get 2 fire. One death. At least it breaks us into death. And then we do get a extra path. It could be fire, water, death, blood. Blood is interesting. I have not played a nation that really uses blood. I'm pretty new to the game, as I've said. So, I'm not really sure on blood. I hear that's pretty good in the late game, but again, to rely on these guys to basically roll blood it's not reliable. It's not that great. So overall, our mages, well, we have 1 more mage here. I'm going to skip over this giant. We do have 1 more mage. We have earth 2 and water 2, which, okay, cool. And then we get 2 extra. Unfortunately, these guys are 4 commander points, so 2 turns to recruit. They can't fight like the other guys, which is fine. You know, they're mages. They're meant to stand in the back. Old age, that kind of sucks. I don't know. Not much to say about them. I'm gonna talk about the magic later. I'm not really sure where I'm gonna go with the magic. This is definitely a tough choice, especially for a new player like me, or a newer player like me. It's just hard to choose. So the highlight, I would say, of this nation is we get these war chiefs. You know, size 5, unfortunately not size 6, but size 5, really good hit points. Protection's pretty good. Attack is great. Defense is meh. You know, better than average, but it's there. Leadership, they're pretty good leaders, to be honest, and I don't think they would lead much. But they also get stealthy, which is crazy because we can send them wherever we want. And people are not gonna know unless they invest into discovering these giants. And they might, because I am definitely gonna be focusing on getting these giants out. We got Glamour, which is Glamour's always good. take a free hit, I guess, as far as I know. Strength of Summer. So in the summer, these guys get even more hit points. They're even stronger. I think they're up to 70 something, which is pretty good. So summer, we see a little power spike, and they're inspirational. So troops under them, they won't rout as much. And then we also get the troop version of it, which is the Unseen Strider. A little bit less hit points, but 2 hit points. Protection 14, attack 12. I think they're a little. Yeah, they're a little weaker than the commander version, but that's expected. They still have Strength of Summer. They're still pretty strong. So these guys are gonna kind of be our, I guess, the backbone of our nation. They get lightning. They can throw lightning, which is pretty damn cool. You can bless them, and while you're blessing them, they're throwing lightning at people before they go in and start slapping people with their hammers. I think that's cool. So these two are definitely our focus. We have a bowman here. Again, I don't know about bowmen. Most people say they're trash. They're cheap. They're there. There's not much I can say about them. Mountain survival, forest survival. What we got? These kind of giants, size 3, and wasteland, mountain survival. They all got some sort of survival. Most of them wasteland and mountain. Which ain't bad. Okay, this one does not. The light axe champion does not. What I found is I generally go, like you see here, the axe champion. They seem to, they don't always survive, but they're all right for expanding. I haven't tried expanding as much as I should have. So this is kind of gonna be a little dependent on what we see with the independents. We also have these grub riders. Again, I don't really see what the point of them is. Corrosive bite. I'm not sure what corrosion does. I would assume it destroys armor, kind of corrodes the armor. But I don't know. I don't see myself recruiting these too much. They just don't seem all that great. So, Serpent, they're called Garnet Avengers now. I changed their name. Strength of Spring. So these guys are good in spring. And the other guys are good in, the giants are good in summer. Kind of sucks that they don't sync up, but these guys are here, Sacreds. And I will say, cold resistant. I have taken a regeneration bless. God, I wish I could tell you guys what exactly I took, and I think after this I will go back and look. Regeneration bless and something else, but the big thing is regeneration. These guys got pretty high hit points, so regeneration will be good on them, I hope. And overall, I'm gonna kind of play like a pain in the ass nation. People are gonna be like, fuck Hedrus. I'm gonna be sneaking behind enemy lines, taking their provinces when they're not prepared because they can't see them. They're stealthy. They're glamored. I'm just gonna go behind. I'm gonna nab a province here or there, maybe 2, 3, 4. Who knows? Who knows what we're gonna do? We're gonna be a major pain in the ass, though. No matter who tries to attack us, unless they destroy us immediately. So maybe people will, if they do their research, they won't want to mess with us. We'll see how the diplomacy goes. I gotta see who I'm gonna run into first. Truthfully, I have not researched any of the other nations. The only one I know about, and I'm gonna just talk real quick about it. Pretenders. Okay, so let's go over these real quick. We got concussion prone Mavi, Noto, Osnaga, Shamtsi, Maria, I'm not sure how you say that. Canberg, Hedrus, which is me, Elenthera, San Margard, which San Margard was in the last game, I believe. I'm not really sure he did anything though. I don't know if he was an AI or anyway, that's unclear. I don't remember. We got Tissia, Akashima. So Akashima, I know people give me shit for this, but I played Akashima in the last game. Like I said, I'm a pretty new player. I am not adept at this game. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to formulate things. So take everything I say with complete grain of salt. You guys might be saying, holy shit, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And you're probably right. I really don't. But I played these guys last game. Unfortunately, the game ended pretty quick with Garyang. He's not in the game, but Garyang took the thrones around turn 20 something. So we were kind of out of a game. There was one player who was basically pillaging, taking all the provinces from an AI player, guy who went AI like, I don't know, turn 1. So he had 2 capitals, he had a lot of provinces, and people were saying we gotta work against this guy. So that's what happened. So we were busy fighting him, and I was not all that successful against him. And then the game ended because I guess you could blame the map, you could blame, I don't know, you could blame the admin, you could blame a lot of things, but truthfully, I don't think any of us were really paying attention. You know, it was turn 20, we were kind of like, no one's going to win at this point, you know, it's too early. And then he won. So that was the end of the game. Basically, these are Abyssians. They have Hedora, Wasteland Survival. We have our one sacred here. Oh, damn it. What did I do? Sorry, let me go back here. The one sacred here, that shock resistant, good. Flying, alright, that's good. You know, mountain survival, that's overcharged. I have no idea if that's good or bad. Most people say it's kind of bad, but they do have shock resistance. So in my experience with these guys, they end up flying over, kind of getting slaughtered, and that's it. They don't really do that much. Hit points are pretty damn low. Anyway, they're an option. They can also throw lightning. One time they can throw lightning. And they also do have astral. They have some good magic paths here. They can do communions. They can, do all sorts of astral things. These guys, I know when they die. So this guy will die on the mount, and then the mount will continue fighting, which is, it's weird, but that's a thing. So, and also these commanders, this scout, well, he's called the assassin, right? He doesn't have the assassin ability. He has stealthy, mountain survival. He's a spy. Storm immunity, and he's ambidextrous. But he doesn't have the assassinate ability. So all he can do is spy, instill uprisings. That's about it. But he can fly around pretty quickly with his map move. He's a pretty good map move. So he will move around wherever he wants. He flies around. That's definitely an advantage. They definitely have a scouting advantage, I feel. Akashima worships the pretender Featherfag. Alright, that's a good name. Okay, so he went some sort of earth. Anyway, I don't know what the rest mean. Maybe somebody could tell me, but I don't know what the rest of them mean. And I have not a clue. What the fuck are these? Elephants. Elephants, okay. Got some weird ass elephants. I know last game we had Hindhadi, who they were elephants too. Oh boy. Race Dustwalkers. I'm not sure what a Dustwalker is, but goddamn. So these guys look a little strange. I'm not gonna go over them too much. Society dominated by Lamias. Anyway, I'm not sure. You know, these guys all got their own sort of shit. I haven't looked into it. This is interesting. Size 3, slave. Is that guy riding a spider? Holy shit. Alright. Oh, and they got glamour too. So, oh, and a spell singer. You know, so everybody gets some interesting stuff as far as Natgen goes. Sometimes it's a little broken. Oh, we got some snakes here. I guess they're Naga, or I'm not sure what you call them. Holy shit. 2221 and an extra one and a sacred 3, priest level 3. Amphibious. Damn. That's actually pretty damn crazy. So, I mean, everybody gets some good stuff. I'm not sure what these guys get. Anyway, as far as our plan, so let me go over here. What the fuck am I doing? Thrones of Ascension. So, 12 Ascension points required. They're all level 2 thrones. So we need 6 thrones to win the game. I do not think we'll be, winning through dominance. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 easily targeted thrones. But past that, we gotta go either down to the south to these 2, or up to the north to these 2. Or we can go over here. Or over here. It really seems like these thrones are really kind of generated in the same kind of space. I feel like they're trying to make this fair. Which, yeah, fairness is good. I don't know. I don't know too much about this map nuke shit. But here we are. So this is my first turn. I kind of went over with you guys what's cool, what's not. Maybe you guys have some different opinions. I'm definitely a scrub. Maybe you're saying, holy shit, that troop is crazy, or that commander is crazy, and this guy's an idiot. Let me know. Let me know, because like I said, I'm pretty new to this game. I'm kind of just trying to enjoy myself, and I've been enjoying myself, though not winning. I've been kind of just seeing what people do, seeing the crazy shit that happens, and enjoying the diplomacy. A lot of it comes down to diplomacy. We'll see who's around me, who's friendly, who's not. I think that's going to be a major factor. So for my first turn, obviously a lot of people do this. I'm going to profit this guy. This guy I'm going to send south. And I don't know, south, because why not? Looks like a good area. I'm sure someone's down here somewhere. We can kind of see what they're doing. Rather than go north, we got a little pond here. And yeah, that's about it for turn 1. I'll be back with, future turns. See what we're doing, see what's going on. I'd really like to kind of cast the game. Just see what people up to, what their plans are. I know my plan is kind of, I'm not gonna be too aggressive, but I'm definitely gonna be grabbing people's provinces with these guys, you know, these unseen guys, grabbing provinces. Uh, I might even do a little shit talking or like threatening in the diplomacy, you know, do this or I'll do this sort of thing. We'll see. I don't know how they're gonna handle these guys, especially since another player has some glamour units with stealthy. But with that said, I'm gonna end this video. If you guys like this, I don't know, hit the subscribe button or some shit. You know, it don't matter. I'm just doing this for fun, so hit the subscribe button. Tell me how retarded I am. You know, all that shit that YouTubers do. So anyway, that's it. I'll catch you guys up with turns 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out. Anyway, that's it. All right. See ya.